Brad Evans here from Yahoo Sports and YesNetwork.com with your weekly fantasy noise. Right now, we're going to look at my top 10 players for next season. Why? Well, it's never too early to think about 2013 if you're a fantasy owner. Tops of my list has got to be Adrian Peterson. All hail the Purple Jesus. He bettered next best Arian Foster by 2 fantasy points per game. Number 2, still Arian Foster. Despite a dwindling yards per carry, consistency in numbers is key. Doug Martin, 1,926 all-purpose yards, 3rd best all-time for first-year running backs. Has to be top 3 on my list. Marshawn Lynch at number 4, object of dependability, and Russell Wilson only enhances his value. Calvin Johnson at number 5, record holder, scoring machine, Megatron. C.J. Spiller at number 6. 2012, arguably one of the most efficient seasons ever by running back in NFL history. Drew Brees at number 7, back-to-back 5,000-yard, 40 touchdown campaigns, and one of those, of course, is without Sean Payton. Number 8, Alfred Morris, the butler, ranked 3rd behind Adrian Peterson and Doug Martin in yards after contact among rushers. Number 9, Cam Newton, arguably a guy that won people their leagues this season, averaged 31 fantasy points per game over the final 5 weeks. And rounding out my top 10, Ray Rice, despite a downslide in numbers, he still averaged at least 315 total touches in the past 4 seasons. Now, a couple of sleepers to watch out for in 2013. A couple of guys I think are going to be very undervalued in drafts next year. Let's start off with St. Nick, Colin Kaepernick of the San Francisco 49ers, a guy that bared multiple fantasy gifts for his owners in December. He averaged right around 230 passing yards per game, over 30 rushing yards, a 12-3 touchdown to interception split, as well as a starter. You extrapolate that data over a full 16-game slate, break it down fantasy-wise, he would have been the 11th best fantasy quarterback this season. And I think with a full offseason under his belt as a starter, he could potentially be a top 5 guy. You can get like round 7 or 8 of drafts next year. Another Rip Van Winkle I like is a guy that was shot out of a cannon on occasion this season for the New York Giants, and David Wilson, the rookie running back, was a sensation late in the year, especially when Ahmad Bradshaw was beleaguered by multiple injuries. Now, Bradshaw's owed almost $4 million, and there are rumors circulating around the Big Apple that potentially Bradshaw could be a cut casualty. If that happens and Wilson is thrust into a lead role, I think the sky's the limit for this guy. Would not be at all surprised if he emerges as a top 10 back and a player that you could probably get well after round 5 in drafts next year.